For me, you can sit here, or you can take a seat in the hall. It's just the front rows are reserved for the graduates, of course. Yes. Okay. I think we have first she and I had a go, and then a set of diplomas, and then we have Jemima, and then a set of diplomas, and then it's your turn. And after you another, so you have a bit of time to
I walked down the stairs and I haven't seen that many people since the
Oh yeah. It's different.
but nice.
Yes. I'm so happy that we can do this here.
Okay.
Yes. Dat klopt, hè? Eerst was Jemima erbij, hè? Even kijken. Ja. Ja.
En je nog van gezicht mensen en naam.
Kijk,
Kijk, de jongste gast.
de jongste gast. Wat leuk. Ik denk dat die open is en anders draai je deze open.
Hier gaan we straks.
Ja, denk ik wel. Is prima. Oh.
Ja, die gaat niet meer mee vandaag, nee.
Nee, dat zijn onze tutoren. Die zijn bijna gepromoveerd. En wie zei, dat zijn ook GH-alumni. Ja, zij ook. Al onze junioren komen uit zijn eigen kweek. Ja. Oh, Alana. Ja, maar weet je, er zijn genoeg plekken Alana. Wat zei je? Ja, leuk hè? Ja. Mooie kleuren bedoel. Ja. En dan weer nog een puntje en zo. Onbestreeks een kwartiertje natuurlijk. Ja, we hebben toch tijd gehad en gebeurt er niks. Ik weet het niet. Misschien staat hij nu al open. Want het is wel leuk als we kunnen zien wie er in de camera staat. Nee, camera's zijn nog niet zo mensen. Nee. En anderen zeggen nee, dat vind ik niet normaal. Ik heb ook mijn PhD-fans, ik weet ook absoluut spijt van hoe ik het nooit gezegd. Want ik heb voor mezelf het idee dat ik het ook niet weet. Dus ik wil dat niks die illusie verstoort. Zullen we gaan zeggen dat ze daar kunnen zitten en dat het niet blauw is? Oh, nee. Dan stuurt ze naar boven. Oh, ja. Ja.
Oké.
Dan moet de voorbereiding gemaakt worden. Dan soms in de bankier de nieuwe kandidaat, voor de kandidatenlijst.
Ja, want die heb ik nog niet, hè?
Nee, dus dan ga je de juiste en dan natuurlijk aan de school 2 afstoten. Die dan nog even.
Oké, wie?
Maar die kom je me zo nog even
Ja,
brengen.
kom ik
Ja.
Ja, oké.
Moet ik even de zaal
We
toespreken
wachten
dat
gewoon
later?
even.
Ik zou even zeggen dat we 3 keer wachten.
Ja.
We are waiting just a few more minutes for the students, but we will soon get started. Okay?
Maar goed dat ik van tevoren nog even wat verse delen heb opgespot. Ja, ja, ja. Nee. Wat gebeurt er? Oh ja, die had ik gisteren, die heeft me gisteren mail gestuurd. Ja. Ja. Oh, gaaf.
Oh, die haal je nog even eruit.
Ja. Marisa.
Komt hij ook niet?
Nee, die had zich via andere studenten afgemaakt.
Oké.
Ja, bij ons niet, maar ze is niet uit. En daar is super.
Maar hier is niks speciaals.
Die is afgewezen. Oh, zo. Dat is allemaal, dit zijn allemaal afgewezen tekens. En nu zijn we lekker.
Oh, jullie hebben bij
ook
binnenkomst
dit
hebben jullie
voorlezen, hè?
thee.
Ja.
Maar ik kan in principe ook dit gewoon voorlezen, hè?
Ja.
Alleen dan zijn de namen wat uitgebreid. Dus dat is gewoon voor.
En dit komt nou ook dat spelen.
Ja, daar hebben we eraf. De eerste, hè?
Ziet er ook zo raar
Dat
uit.
is de goede, hè? De voorste. Ja.
We laten jullie even als foto's maken. Dat heb ik even voor de deur. En jou ziet maar.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja. Ja.
Komt helemaal goed.
Iedere keer als ik mijn neus raak, komt het aan mijn ogen, dan die de hele tijd tranen. Maar het loopt dan door mijn neus. Dus dat is, ja. Laat komen. Ja, maar goed dan dat de studenten ook Ja, er was één meisje, zat nog of één student. De student die zit nog in de taxi en die had het laten weten, dus daar wachten we op dat ze nog met die groepsfoto mee kan doen. Dus maar het zal zo wel komen en dan kunnen we de show gaan starten. Ja.
dus gewoon vooraf.
Ja, ja,
Ja.
dat weet je zeker.
Ja, weet ik zeker. Daarom staan de studenten ook niet daar.
Met dat gooien. Ja, maar we kunnen achteraf toch ook een groepsfoto maken van als de studenten hier zitten. En dan kunnen we ze ook vragen om die mensen even de lucht in te gooien. On the count of 3. Dat we 2 keer zo doen. Nee, oké, maar aan het einde is het ook leuk om te samen vieren. Met de zaal, met het publiek erbij. Want het is voor hen ook leuk als je het publiek op de achtergrond hebt. Ja.
Maar weet je, dan wil je aan
Komt allemaal goed. Ja. Ja.
straks na de ceremonie zei je dat afsluiten, wat kan je zeggen? Dat je het even maken.
Ja.
Ja.
Wat doe ik dan nog?
Al 5 jaar.
Ja.
Ja. Ik heb 1 keer voor mental health gedaan. De uitreiking, ja, niet echt niet, maar normaal doe ik dat altijd.
Ja.
Dus ik wilde allebei niet. Dus dacht ik, ja, gewoon niet, dat durf ik.
En met anderen niet? Nee.
Ik vind het ook wel leuk.
Het is wel gezellig om dat samen te doen, niet? Ja, vind ik wel.
Ik vind jullie, ja.
Dus samen een beetje een feestje van te maken. Dat. Ja.
En dan zit het toch ook nog tegen. Ook wel leuk, hè?
Ja. Ja, we hebben er dit jaar een aantal, die ik zelfs in dat blok heb gehad. Van Alette, die met die vreselijk lange Franse adellijke achternaam.
Ja.
En Helena Pluimes.
Oh ja, Helena.
Ja, en dat is een hele leuke meid. En volgens mij hebben we er nog geen. Ik denk, die namen komen wel bekend voor. Ja, maar die heb ik toen allemaal online gehad in dat blog. Want dat was net toen we in lockdown waren. Nu zag ik ze en toen heb ik ze bij de borrel gezien. Oh, dat is, ja. Ja, dat is heel leuk. Ja.
Helena heeft ook de open dag vaker gedaan met mij. Dus, en ik heb haar begeleid bij mijn
Oké, dat is een leuke meid. Oh, ja, ja.
Maar je ziet echt dat ze alles wat
Ja, ja, ja.
en dan nog naar allerlei andere.
Heel veel een dubbele mast ook. Ja. Ja. Ja, of andersom. En ze doen er ook heel veel in combinatie met HAPIM.
Ja,
Of met die in Rotterdam. Policy, law en nog wat. Ja, ja. Dat is ook een goede combi. Maar je gaat niks gebeuren. Niks erger dan hier een uur te knijpen. Ja, 2 uur, 2 uur. Nou, ik wil niet weten hoe doodgaan. Ja, we zijn ook braaf. Ja. Ja, ik weet niet hoe dat dan. Ja. Ja, dat is ook wel actief in de katswerk. Ja. Weet je, het is leuk hoor. Weet je nog wel de transvision en die is zo gezegd. Een beetje chaotisch, maar wel gezellig. Ja, misschien. Je ziet mensen in een hele andere setting. Ja, ja. En dan, oh ja, en dan heb ik ook wel eens iets gezien. Oh ja, van dat schoolplein. Ja, oh ja. Oh, ik dacht nog met de kinderen. Van, ja. En hoe ouder je wordt, hoe erger.
Het geheugen wordt minder goed en je hebt ook meer ervaring.
Ja. Voilà, dit ook je ogen heel hard achteruit. Nou, daar is de fotograaf. Ik hoop dat de foto is genomen. Ja, nee, die zit al geplaatst. Dus die is nog helemaal niet bezig aan het worden. Ja, daar komt de fotograaf. En zullen ze zo zeggen. Student gearriveerd? Foto gelukt? Oké, mooi. Dan zullen ze zo wat komen. Global Health. Ja. Nee. Die doet Public Health. Dat is heel wat anders. Ja. Was het die bij de lab? Oké. Ja, dat moest ik wel. Ja, dat wij dan nog aan elkaar plannen. Goed idee? Ja, ik zat te laat op periode 2, maar ik denk, ja, weet je wel. Nee. Ja. Nee, 8 uur, I wish. Het zou een lekker leven zijn, helaas. Avonden en weekends. Spannend is het. Oh, mijn arm. Ja, kun je even trekken? Niet zo goed staan. Dat is zo'n goed ding met zo'n planten. Oh ja, dat hoeft gelukkig niet.
Nee, het hoeft niet.
Het is net vlak voor de Sinterklaas-intocht. Zo'n gevoel. Ja, toen je klein was. Van wanneer komt hij dan? Ja, ik denk dat het past bij die roze. Ja. Ik heb er maar één. Niet zonder de kandidaten. Nee, dat mag je niet. Nee, studenten worden niet. Dat staat ook niet op.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Maastricht. Dear candidates, dear family, dear friends, and other relatives. On behalf of Maastricht University, and in particular of the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Life Sciences, I would like to welcome you here at our university, at the Maastrichtzaal. I also would like to welcome the people who are participating online via a live stream to this very special meeting of the Board of Examiners. This meeting is special because its only goal today is to graduate these students and to present them their certificates. My name is Katelijne Bessems. I am here chairing this meeting today on behalf of the Board of Examiners Health. Today, 52 students will graduate from the Masters of Global Health. So let's open this session officially. On my right-hand side, you can see Dr. Klabbers, who is the program director of the Master of Public Health, and I would like to give the floor to Dr. Klabbers for a short introduction.
Dear students, soon to be Global Health alumni, dear parents and guardians, dear relatives and friends of today's graduates present here or attending this ceremony online. On behalf of the Global Health team, I would like to wish you all a very warm welcome to this festive occasion. You cannot imagine how glad we are that this ceremony can take place here on the campus and to meet again in person. For from December last year until the end of the academic year, all was online and many of you have not seen each other nor us in person. So this occasion is truly one to celebrate. For you have accomplished quite something this year. Not only will you graduate from one of the most demanding programs at Maastricht University, you have also completed your study in the midst of a huge global health crisis, posing challenges to your adaptability and flexibility. But you did it, you pulled it off, and I'm very proud of you. Despite this festive occasion, we are also a bit sad, for after working so intensely together, you will leave the program now. Like children leaving their parents to stand on their own 2 feet, you will leave the global health nest to apply all you have learned this year in your future careers, or so we hope, of course. As it is, we are very sad to see you off, but also happy to send yet another batch of young global health professionals into the field. For if this crisis has shown us anything, it is that the world needs more global health experts. Experts who understand the true complexities of the current situation, who have learned that these health challenges are highly dependent on the social, environmental, political, and historical contexts, and who see that solutions should be found within given context, addressing influences all levels from the local to the transnational. We need experts who realize that existing inequalities are deepened by this crisis and also by the measures taken. Experts who see that if we are to face more of these challenges in the future, we need to invest in building more resilient, inclusive societies. And you are these experts. But let us look back on the past year and take a trip down memory lane together. I remember that a bit over a year ago, we had an online master's introduction on Friday, followed by the on-campus opening of the academic year on Monday. Well, it was on campus for part of you, the others joined online, for there were restrictions to the maximum allowed number of people in the lecture halls. In that opening, quite a few of you looked eager to start, but I saw also some anxious or even scared looks on your faces, not knowing what exactly to expect and what we would expect of you. You soon discovered that whilst you could expect a lot from us, we expected quite something in return from you as well. In the first course, Governing Health in a Global Context, you got acquainted with what seemed to many of you incomprehensible, highly abstract conceptual readings. In the words of one of you, and I won't mention any names, it's like they took all difficult words that no one has ever heard of from a dictionary, copy-pasted them into the readings just to show off. How can one ever understand this? That student, like the rest of you did, discovered along the way that it is in fact possible to make sense of these abstract readings. But usually it isn't until later in the program that you put the pieces of the puzzle together. Methodology and statistics started at the same time. Qualitative research was like discovering uncharted territory. Some of you even questioning whether qualitative work actually qualifies as research. Well, yes, it does. Then came statistics, and boy, did we have fun, right? At least we would keep on telling you that it is actually highly enjoyable. To date, Valeria, the other trainers, and I are still wondering whether only a few of you agreed with us on that. In Foundations, you had to collaborate with students from one of our partner universities to do a critical policy analysis on national and international global health policies. In this course, you truly learned what it is like to collaborate on a project in a multidisciplinary team, working with people from different educational and cultural backgrounds. You had to do this online, and next to the differences in content, motivation, and approaches of the different group members, you had to deal with technological challenges as well. Despite the fact that by that time you all would have some experience in studying in an online environment because of lockdowns everywhere, you notice that intercontinental collaboration comes with different challenges in terms of variation in technological infrastructures, including unstable internet connections, power cuts, and whatnot. Then, by the end of October, new bio came with new challenges. Stress levels were steadily on the rise, and some issues were raised about the take-home assignments. I remember questions about word count in answering essay questions, deadline dates, unclear formulations, and no way would it ever be possible what we wanted from you. Indeed, we did push you to the limits, but you have proven that you are up for the challenge, which is exactly what we wanted to achieve, of course. But as they say, if you work hard, you should play hard. And aside from the hard work, there was also time for some partying. Unfortunately, we could not arrange for partying in person because we were back in lockdown by the end of December, but we did have a great online event arranged for by you. We had quizzes, speed dating, in which you learned about my son's opinion about my parenting skills, and my worst haircut ever, I will not repeat here, and even a dance contest, along with some drinks, of course. It was great to socialize outside teaching and to close the calendar year with a celebration. And then it was time to enjoy, relax, and spend some time with your loved ones over the Christmas holidays. During a relaxation period desperately needed. During this holiday, you had time to prep for the start of the elective, which were all converted into online electives. For all partner universities were in lockdown, as were we. But still, a fair number of you decided to take an elective at our partner universities, and our partners did their best to make their programs into great learning experiences, although it was sometimes hard to accommodate for all students in different time zones. All the difficulties that come with the online work, the lack of get-togethers and parties, feelings of loneliness made us brainstorm about online social events. There were weekly online get-togethers arranged for by you, in which you would cook delicious Indian food or watch movies. And of course, we also had the talent night taking place in April, right before the symposium. And while a week before the event was scheduled, no talent had volunteered, which made me somewhat nervous, luckily a fair number of registrations came in right before the event, but only after I promised you I would sing for 2 hours instead. But I need not have worried at all. There is sufficient talent here. We have singers among us, dancers, movie makers, and poets, and there were performances that moved us to tears. Honesty requires me to say that some were also tears of laughter, thinking about the online workshop on palm reading. I do hope that by now the ink has washed off. Despite every hurdle you had to overcome in that period, you plowed through. As I mentioned already in the reflections on the online learning symposium, you have shown determination, perseverance, flexibility and adaptability, and responsiveness towards your group members' personal situation. And you continued doing that in the thesis period as well. So I am confident that we will be sending young global health professionals into the world who have internalized these invaluable characteristics. I have said it in the beginning, and I will repeat it now. I am incredibly proud of you guys, and on behalf of the whole Global Health team, I would like to congratulate you on this milestone. Finally, we can celebrate together with the drinks afterwards and maybe some partying tonight, for what you have achieved is truly worth celebrating. For now, I wish you a fabulous day and all the best in your future careers. But let this not be a goodbye. You are part of the Global Health Network now, so let us stay in touch after today, shall we? Thank you for your attention.
So thank you very much, Dr. Klappers, for this presentation, for this speech. I think some of them are in tears now, but we will start to continue with the official part of this ceremony now. So this is how we will proceed. I will first mention the name of one of the candidates. This candidate can come here, and then I will give you their certificate. You can then walk to Connie. She will give you a flower, and then you can go in front of the banner, and the picture will be taken by the photographer. Okay? We won't do handshaking, but we will do this instead because of the COVID, so I hope you all agree with that. So first, there's one candidate that has graduated with distinction, cum laude. And this means this candidate has, like all the others, performed very well, but even a bit better. And this is the first one I'd like to call here at this moment. I have been practicing the names, but I hope I will pronounce them right. So it's Victory Nwabu Ikeyoma. So the next candidate is Stefania Alessi. The next candidate is Omolayo Joy Anjorin. our next candidate is Anouk Bastings. So the next candidate is Kimberly Bosman. Our next candidate is Shannon Rose Bradley. Our next candidate is Anina Jenny Maria Kansel. Our next candidate is Jennifer Collins. So the next candidate is Sarah Conham. Juliette Kuipers. Our next candidate is Jemima Demi Ejegi. So may I call to the floor Puck Dernison. And then I'd like to call Imen El Amouri. So now we have a small speech by one of the students, and that's Jemima. Could you please come to here?
Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. So my name is Jemima. My full name is Jemima Orisha Jemino Blessing Demi Jegi because I'm Nigerian. But most people know me as Jemima or Jem. And yes, I'm going to be doing a really short speech today. So first of all, I just want to congratulate everyone here because first of all, you all look amazing. And secondly, this year has not been the easiest. So I'm really grateful to be able to share today with all of you. I think this year has shown us that global health is something that's extremely relevant. It shows us what's going on in different countries, internationally, all over the world, but also what's going on with our friends, our neighbors, and the difficulty that local people face. And this course really kind of combines the two in the local and the global as well, which we love to talk about. So first I'm going to talk about the difficult stuff, which has been overcoming a lot of the challenges that we've faced this year. For most of us, it was our first time away from home. Some people are dealing with going to a new level of academic difficulty from a bachelor's to a master's. That's really difficult to do. For some people, it's literally just statistics, which is giving us a headache. Gives me a headache for sure. But all jokes aside, I know there's been a lot of difficulties and a lot of challenges that most of us have faced. And I think it's really important to acknowledge this because it makes us appreciate the good times and the times where we did actually get to meet people and make friends, and we did pass those modules, and we did get to travel and see other places, even within the Netherlands, whether that's Germany, Belgium, anywhere that we got to go to. And some of us learned to ride a bike, which was a big thing. Me. So with the restrictions changing throughout the year, things felt isolated at some times, but also really amazing at other times where we got to meet and gather and meet in big groups. Like this is the biggest group that we've got to meet in so far, and it's really amazing to get to do that. And I think something that's been really big and something that stuck out for me this year is just the resilience of this cohort and the fact that we've proved we have so much grit and so much determination, even when it comes to just socializing. And the fact that we had to completely transform the way that we socialize. So most students would go to a bar or club to make friends or to mingle. For us, we had dinner, we went on walks, and we went traveling together. And it meant that we all got to know each other really quickly and really deeply as well. And I think that's kind of been what stood out for me this year in global health. So I can't finish this speech without thanking everyone that's contributed to getting us this far. First of all, I want to thank the Global Health team and all the staff that have really been behind us, from Goni to our supervisors and also our PBL tutors as well, people that we've had discussions with, and they've helped us to grow, not just as academics, but also in our personal lives as well, and they've supported us. So we thank you so much to the staff who've supported us through all of this. Also want to thank you guys in general for being amazing friends and an amazing cohort, because I honestly don't think we could have gotten through it without each other, because it's been a difficult year. And I want to thank the guests as well, and people who were watching online, people who couldn't be here today. Thank you so much, family and friends, for your support and for everything that you do. I want to thank staff-wise my supervisor, Lotte Thiessen, who's somewhere in here. Yay, hi. Yes, Lotte is amazing, and she's been an amazing thesis supervisor, so thank you so much. I also want to thank my family. My dad's here, hi. My dad, Edward, is just up there. Also my family, my mum, Eba, here back home. My brother, EJ, my sister, Jessica. I thank you so much for everything. I also want to thank my friends. I mean, where do I start? Lots of them are sitting over there, but I see lots scattered in here. Yeah, you guys are all incredible. I'm not going to go into that, but you guys are amazing, so thank you so much for everything. And yeah, as a Christian, I really just want to thank God, because I know that everything that's happened this year has literally been a miracle, and I didn't think that we'd be standing here feeling the way we're feeling now. So yeah, I thank Jesus for everything, and yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for a wonderful year.
So let's continue
with the next student. And the next student is Maeve Ferry. The next student is Leonie Veer. The next student is Ariane de Feiter. Our next candidate is Marie Fuentes Bras. The next candidate is Catherine Gallagher. The next candidate is Francisca Gardner. Our next candidate is Julian Grabo. Our next candidate has a very long name. Maria Cornelia Christina Aleida Groenen. The next candidate is Callum Harrington Vogt.
Anna Healy. So the next candidate is Henriette Hecht. So the final one before the next speech is Mirjam Hertwig.
So may I now call to the floor one of the teachers, and that is Avanti.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Avanti, and I'm a tutor on this program, which means that I have the pleasure of kind of following the journey our students go on all the way from the introduction day and the first tutorials, all the way to the graduation today. And I'm also an alumna of the program myself. So I know how special it is to be here and how much work goes into that process. So it's really an honor to say a few words to the graduating cohort. So yeah, basically I'd like to start by saying congratulations to those of you in the room, but also those of you watching the live stream who also went through this program and was a part of this journey. And really congratulations, because as everyone else said so far as well, it wasn't an easy year. I think every year it's challenging for those who go through this program, but this year it was really unprecedented. So I know that perhaps you are thinking about the next steps and where you will go next, but do take this time to really enjoy and celebrate the great achievement that you have made. And yeah, I think in terms of this year, you had to work really hard, I think, to also kind of create a sense of community to really help each other through. And I really hope that that's something that you will continue to build on as you graduate and move forward. I watch with great pride, I think, as you navigated all the challenges that were thrown at you throughout. And I think you navigated it with a lot of grace for the most part. And yeah, and a lot of perseverance. And it's great that you were also able to really enjoy yourselves and to make it a pleasure also for those of us who are teaching you as well. So yeah, I think when I first started in this program, I remember my tutor on the very first day said, if nothing else, the program will kind of make you watch the news differently and look at the world around you differently and see yourself differently. And seeing the kind of journey you've been on, it's been really great to see that transformation for us as staff as well, to see how you've kind of moved through the program. And so I'm confident as you graduate and join the global health workforce, that you will make really good additions to that as well. So I hope you will continue to be reflective, to really consider your role in this space, and I hope you will continue to be passionate about global health and to try to put everything that you've learned into practice. And I think over this year, no one would have blamed you if you felt overwhelmed and kind of, unsure of how to deal with the challenges around us. But it was really great to see how you were committed, and I hope you will continue to be committed to making a difference and challenging the status quo. So also as an alumna, I think it's a great opportunity to kind of welcome you into the global health alumni community as well. It's a great network, I think, of your peers and your cohort, but also at our partner universities, and also the many people that have graduated in the years past. So as you celebrate this day, I'd like to say congratulations. As Connie said as well, please do stay in touch. We'd love to hear about the great work that you will go on to do, I'm sure. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what that looks like. So congratulations, enjoy this day, and well done. We're very proud of you.
Okay, so the next candidate, I need to read this carefully. Tavatswa Shannon Karuma. The next candidate is Elsemiek Korsten. The next candidate is Linda van der Laag. The next candidate is Sarah Lashley. Our next candidate is Camille Lassalle. Our next candidate is Elizabeth Lignano Callahan. next candidate is Betsy Lemon. Our next candidate is Rijntje Morren. No, Rijntje isn't here. Okay, online. This is for you. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. Yeah. The next candidate is Rahaf Mohammed Mukhtar. Our next candidate is Amadeus Ngabirano. May I call to the front Anouk Nusselder. Okay, so the next candidate is Ayomide Ifeolua Oshakbami.
So we have another short speech by one of the students. So may I call to the floor Shrileka Penna.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I'm very overwhelmed and really happy that I get to see everyone here today. Good afternoon to our respected teachers, loving families, and my dear friends. A very big congratulations to all the graduating students here. We all did it. It's a great honor for me to be standing here in front of you today. And I would like to take this opportunity to share my story with you. A few years ago, I was doing my internship in a village in India, where I used to see people coming from almost 20 villages nearby. They used to travel for hours together to just come there so that they can have an affordable quality treatment. And by the time they were there, they couldn't afford the treatment because they spent all the money just on travel. In contrast, when I went back to my city, I started working in a very modern hospital where people were having luxurious treatments, dental spas. There was their favorite music being played in the chambers, and I couldn't just take it. I couldn't tolerate the differences, the inequalities, especially when a person wants to access basic health care. And I really wanted to do something about that. I just did not know how. That was the moment I decided that, yes, I need to do global health. I need to be here, and yeah. I remember in November 2019, I received my letter of admission and to study global health at Maastricht University, and I was so happy. There were no boundaries. But the pandemic happened, and the world, it felt like the world paused for a while, and so did my future. But thanks to the global health team, Maastricht University, and my parents, with all their efforts, I could travel to Maastricht amidst the pandemic to be here with such a wonderful cohort, to be on campus, and to experience what global health is. I call it a very great experience because for me, the past year was not just lectures or coursework. Every single day, every little conversation with all my friends and my teachers made me feel empowered, passionate, and motivated about my dreams. And I'm very sure every student here had the same experience. And well, with the changing times, everything went from hybrid to online, and we were all a little sad that we couldn't be here on campus, we couldn't see each other, we couldn't go abroad for electives or symposium in India. But I think our teachers made all the efforts so that we couldn't miss on our learning opportunities at all. During this whole time, I have bonded with all my lovely friends. We had small-scale dinners at home. We welcomed each other into our own spaces. We had morning walks. We had picnics in the park. I also taught my friends a few Bollywood dance moves, which I'm very sure I'm going to see tonight at the party. So all of this was so important for me because you all made me feel like a family. And imagine a global health family with a hall full of highly talented and motivating individuals. I mean, it's so exciting to be here with you all today. Our discussions were just endless. And well, I also realized while I was having these wonderful conversations with all my friends and my teachers, I was already collaborating with the finest global health professionals whom I could years from now approach, and they'll always be there to support me. And this for me was global health. I also got a chance to cook online, and in an international cooking session where I taught my friends how to cook. Everything was amazing online, but only the friends who were with me know the realities. So I was so excited that I put a lot of chili powder in my curry, and they were just crying. They were all in tears, yet very gracious enough to finish it. So these were the times I felt very supported and encouraged by my friends. And I feel that the pandemic has indeed brought us all together in a different yet a loving way, where we were not just students going to a university, but we were individuals caring for each other to overcome the lonely times. And it was in the past 1 year, I made friends for a lifetime. I would like to thank my wonderful teachers who have skillfully adapted to the changes, and they made sure that we got the best. They were very approachable, highly encouraging, and the wisdom they inculcated would be with us for the rest of our lives. My dear friends, I want to take this opportunity to remind that we all had different stories, but we are here today because we chose to make a change. The change is not something which happens in one day. We all need to act every single day. We all need to play our parts, and just like every drop makes a mighty ocean, all our efforts together will make this world a better, a healthier, and an equitable place to live in. Thank you very much.
Wow, okay. So let's continue with the final candidates. And the next one is Jasmijn Ouwendijk. The next one is Maud Pelkmans. And this one's for you, Sid Penders. The next candidate is Srileka Penna. Our next candidate is Elena Piccini. Our next candidate is Marina Plazes I Dominic. Our next candidate is Rowan Said. May I call to the floor Juwaraya Jamal Salah. The next candidate is Lisa von Steeboet. The next candidate is Isla Mary Tate. Ellen Tracy. Our next candidate is Loek Veerkamp. Our next candidate is Connor Weatherson. And last but not least, Anil Jacob.
Emma, so this is the wrong last name. Okay, so this is the, okay, well, so your first name is Emma and Moren? Sorry, go back, we'll do it again. So we'll correct that, Emma. We have come to the end of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of students have received their master diploma today. I have 4 announcements, final announcements. The final assignment, which Emma already did, I think, is although we checked all the diplomas with great care, it may happen that something went wrong with the names. In that case, please check your diplomas. You don't have to do it now, you can do it afterwards. And if there's a mistake, contact examinations and we'll make sure that it is corrected. That was the first one. The second one, in about 3 weeks, you will receive a link in your inbox of your email. And that will lead you to all the pictures that have been taken by our photographers today. Another announcement is that, maybe the most important one, behind these doors, you will find the drinks. So after this ceremony, there's another photographer there, and he or she will take some pictures of you, and you can take them with you. So these are Polaroid pictures. So you can take pictures together with students, with your family, with your friends, whatever you want. There are even some lists there, so you can put them in there. So yeah, make it a nice drink after this as well. And then there's an announcement or a question by Connie, and we will do that in the end. She asked me if you could all stand up in a bit to do the picture of all the students throwing away their hats. Do you want to do it now? Okay, so we'll do that in the end. Then we'll ask them to...
Or ask the students to come together all here so we can make a picture with the audience in the background.
Okay. Okay, so I'll first then close the ceremony before we do that. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay. Because I think it will be a bit chaotic, but that's good. So for me, it's a great pleasure to be the first to actually congratulate all these students with their new master title. And from this position, I would also congratulate your parents, your families, your friends, and all the onliners who are not here today. And I can imagine that you are also very eager to congratulate your loved ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this meeting. Thank you for your presence, and I think we will now do the picture from the candidates.
Can you all join together in the middle? Just squeeze in a bit, no distancing anymore. You can also go in the front or squeeze in a bit. Yeah.